Hi Jaguars fans, I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that celebrate the history of the Jaguars uniform. And this artwork would really make a great gift. You know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, an anniversary gift, a wedding gift, a retirement gift, a birthday or Christmas. Although it doesn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great Jaguars fan, and this artwork, which really is beautiful, would look wonderful framed in somebody's home or in their office. Let me give you a little background and then we'll focus on the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and maybe you know about us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we use this great artwork on a whole variety of products that we made and sold across North America. And the products celebrated not only the uniform, but every NFL team and Major League Baseball team and NHL team and college football teams and even CFL teams, but I won't bore you to tears with what CFL teams are. Now, in most cases, four great pieces of artwork: the 1995 uniform, the 1997 uniform, the 2003 uniform, and then a 2005 uniform. So we've got four great pieces of there's artwork. In the case of most of the other NFL and Major League Baseball and NHL and college football teams, they've been around a little bit longer than the Jaguars have been. And as you know, the Jaguars started in 1995. But let me explain how we use the artwork and then how we use the Jaguars artwork. For most of the teams, we did the product that we sold by far the most of was a horizontal plaque that celebrated the evolution of the team's uniform from their early years to the modern era. And so we sold an awful lot of plaqued posters using the artwork, and then we also did a framed poster that celebrated the history of uniforms. This is just one sample of a frame. We did dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes. So, for most of the teams, with the exception of the new teams like the Jaguars, we did a treatment like this. In the case of the Jaguars, this artwork so far has been used on a handful of products. Let me just give you an example. We did a great deck of playing cards that sold thousands and thousands across North America. And for instance, here's a six of cards playing six of diamonds playing card, and if you could really zoom in on this video, but I'm sure you can't. But this card actually uses that artwork. So the artwork was used in a deck of cards. In addition to that, the Panthers artwork was used on a set of fridge magnets. Now forgive me, Jaguars fans, I feel sick about it, but we've sold out of the Jaguars magnets, and so I'm holding a Houston Texans set of fridge magnets, but if you'll believe me, we did a set of Jaguars fridge magnets that used this great artwork. In addition to that, we did a wonderful poster called Made in America that kind of showed all 32 NFL teams, and we used the Jaguars artwork showing two of their uniforms, a home and away uniform. So, thus far the Jaguars uniform artwork has been shown on a handful of products. In the future years, no doubt, 10 or 15 years from now, yes, you'll see this artwork as the basis of the beginning of a Jaguars poster. So this artwork will be used in the future in a horizontal plaqued or framed poster. As well, in the not too distant future, I'm sure there'll be coffee mugs using the artwork. I'm sure there'll be some clocks using the artwork. It's just a case that the Jaguars haven't quite been around long enough to have a whole history of their uniform. But we have some great artwork, and this artwork is actually for sale. Everything that I have explained to you can be seen on the website. It's a new website devoted to the sale of this artwork, and the website is heritagesportsart.com. And so let me, if you don't mind, I'm trying to make the case that this is somewhat famous sports artwork, as much as sports artwork can be famous. You'll see all of various bits and pieces of this artwork. You'll see it on the offices of team owners. You'll see it in the league commissioner's office. You'll see it in TV shows or TV ads. You'll see them in movies. You'll see them on team websites. So, as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous sports artwork that's being offered for sale. Now, I've mentioned to you that we've got these four great pieces of Jaguars art. And all of these can be seen in great detail at that website, heritagesportsart.com. You'll be able to zoom right in and see the great detail, the artist's signature. So please visit the website if you really want to get a good look at the artwork. Now, let me explain the two ways that you could buy the artwork if you're interested. The first way is you could buy this raw, unframed artwork, just like you see here. If you placed an order today, we'd package this up, ship it to you by UPS. The price of $350 includes the UPS shipping. When you get it in roughly a week or 10 days' time, then you could frame it or plaque it however you see fit. So the first way you could buy this really beautiful art, one-of-a-kind original watercolor paintings, is buy it just raw, unframed art. The second way you could buy it is in our classic framed edition. Now I'm showing you a Broncos piece, but let's quickly make it a Jaguars piece. In this case, the artwork is framed in a thin black frame with a double white mat. Then the original artwork would be in the frame, and then there's an engraved plate telling the story of the artwork. This classic framed version is $425. Again, that includes UPS shipping. And if you place the order today, we would then custom frame it for you. So it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrived on your doorstep by UPS. So those are the two ways that you could order the artwork: unframed or the actual framed artwork. Now, just while I think of it, all of this artwork was painted by a wonderful artist and an equally wonderful person, a woman by the name of Nola McConnon. Nola actually owns the artwork. She's asked me for my help in promoting the artwork, which I'm delighted to do because of my whole background in this project. So just to explain who actually owns the artwork. How do you place an order? Really two ways to place the order. The first is, please visit the website heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You could buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system. Or if somehow, if you had questions or just didn't feel comfortable ordering online, then could I suggest just phone me. My name is Scott. My cell phone number is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you. It'd be fun to talk to a Jaguars fan. I could tell you some of the history that went into this, the research, working with the NFL. So if you had any questions about placing the order or about the product, please phone me. My name is Scott. Now, I just have really two other points, and then I'll leave you alone, Jaguars fans. The first is, if you happen to know somebody else who's a great Jaguars fan and you think might be interested in owning a beautiful piece of original artwork, I'd really appreciate it if you pass this YouTube URL on to them. That would be really kind of you. And my second point is, you might recall I mentioned at the outset that in addition to this great Jaguars artwork, we've also done artwork for all of the NFL teams, all of the Major League Baseball teams, all of the NHL teams, and quite a few college football teams. So our website, heritagesportsart.com, has over 1,500 pieces of beautiful original artwork available for sale. So somebody could be a fan of, oh Lord, I'm almost, the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees, the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team, the Oakland Raiders. Don't shoot me, but if somebody was a fan of another team, either a football team or another sport, we've got great artwork, and we might have artwork for their team at that website, heritagesportsart.com. So if you were nice enough to share that website with people, I would really appreciate that as well. So you've been great to put up with me. Thank you very much. I know my future is not in late-night TV pitching things, but I wish you all the best health and happiness, and I wish the Jaguars a great upcoming season. Thanks very much. Bye.